Hey, like and subscribe. It's free.
Blessed that we're able to do this still. I mean, that's the bottom line, that the fans still follow us, and it's a feeling that's, you can't really describe.
I'm trying to cover up all my bald spots.
He's not with the band anymore. What do you think about that? What's
Artimus Pyle is Billy Powell's brother. I don't know what happened to him.
Is it different? Artimus Pyle and Powell. It's a little, anyway, whatever.
They're not brothers?
No. It's Pyle and Powell. Pretty sure. Well, you always thought that they were brothers, but they're not.
Oh yeah, they are.
But they are brothers.
As far as I know, they're brothers.
As far as you know.
Hands together for Artimus Pyle and the APB band.
Some people who are, allied.
I should be reinstated, but really, I don't want to be a part of that band. Judy said, never mind, you can go ahead and use the name because of the money issue. It's all about money.
Drops a bombshell.
This is the first time I've ever said this, and nobody's ever said this, but in my own opinion, for real now, after all he said, he didn't save our lives. The plane crashed, and he was so freaked out looking at us all sitting there suffering and dying and burning. He ran away, I mean, people were coming to get us. They saw it go down. He didn't run off and get the people to come save us. That's his story. He wasn't really playing very well. He couldn't remember the tunes, and he'd make mistakes or keep going and stop. So
Why?
he just wasn't playing good. He can't play that well.
Was he never that good, or did he get worse? Or
He got worse, and the crash, I think the motorcycle crash hurt his leg. He was once in Canada, and he got drunk and threw his drums all over and almost hit Dale and hit me with some stuff. So everybody wanted to fire him and get rid of him. We didn't want anyone to start the band back up like Ed King or Artimus or somebody who really wasn't the founders, so to speak. We didn't have it copyrighted, I guess, at the time or anything, so we didn't want that. So we signed this paper, But there was a lawsuit and some stuff over the name, not because we weren't paying the estates and all that, but it was because Judy and these people were trying to kind of run things.
Okay, if he started off saying the things that he did about the plane crash because that's the way he really remembered it, then, he wouldn't be a liar. But he's lied since. And Billy Powell said in the VH1 thing that was aired in '97.
Overcoming the tragedy itself,
the plane crash.
The plane crash, October 20th, 1977, 6:48 p.m.
Cassie Gaines died in my arms, and Artimus Pyle's arms too. We were both holding her. She was cut from ear to ear, bled to death in front of us.
The story.
Some of the things he said in the book, that book about whatever it is, the true story. I burned mine, by the way.
You burned it?
Yeah. Talk about burning bridges. It's just, I recanted on something I said about the airplane crash, and I want to go into it at a meeting, and I apologize for it also, and it still got in the book that I was a liar and I was crazy. And
Artimus said that stuff.
Yeah, and he doesn't know what airplane crash I was in, but it certainly wasn't the same one he was in.
Well, so you would not want to see Artimus back in the band?
Not now, I wouldn't know.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. We talked about it with Judy, and we were Gary and I both. I'm not putting this on Gary. I'm putting this on myself too. That we were just having a hard time with it, but we're also thinking that, the possibility could be there. If we could just get along, that was a possibility. And then this happened, and then that's history.
And that's the end of that.
That's it. That's the end of that, and that's the end of that conversation too.
He's seen it all in his years with the band. Since the plane crash, he's dealt with alcoholism and drugs. It's been a tough road for Skynyrd. I can't think of a band that's had more tragedy, had to face more adversity.
He also said that I was on my way to get help, that I went for help.
Right.
Now, how could Cassie die in my arms and me be going for help and die in his arms?
Gary said that he doesn't think you were running for help. He thinks that you were running because you were scared.
I almost do not want to comment on that one. Anybody in that plane crash, if they weren't scared, they're not human.
Right.
Of course I was scared.
Why do you think he said that?
Because he's, being a dick. Because he's trying to get me back for saying things about he and Dale, that are true.
Artimus isn't the only ex-Skynyrd member still holding a grudge. Ed says Gary promised to save him a spot in the band, then stopped returning his phone calls. So Ed filed suit against Skynyrd. Gary denied the claim. The case was later.
I wasn't suing them because I felt that I owned it. I just wanted it to be there when I got back.
Right.
That was the only purpose for that.
Why wouldn't they let you come back? Was your playing not what it was?
Well, I'm a great guitar player. I don't know what.
So what was the reason?
It seemed Gary Rossington was still very much a sore subject for Ed King. So, of course, I asked him to weigh in on Gary's plane crash story.
Gary also told us that he thought that Artimus was running to save his own skin, that he thought the plane was about to blow up and he was just running for his life. Why?
It's because that's the first I've ever heard that.
Well, why would he do that?
Because he's a revisionist. That's why.
What do you think of the band now? It's still touring, it's still selling 1 million records a year.
Yeah, I think they should play as long as they want. Hey, it's a great thing. When you're out there playing, and it doesn't matter how old you are, you can keep it going. I think that's a great thing.
You really think that?
No.
Gary said that they're basically a tribute band.
He said that?
Yeah.
Well, good for him. He's come to the realization that's what it is. I don't know. I haven't got an axe to grind, man. And as far as I'm going out there being Lynyrd Skynyrd, I see your point entirely. And yeah, it'd be nice if maybe if a few times a year us original Lynyrd Skynyrd people get together and play. Yeah, that'd be a real hoot, But I guess you got to be friends first,
And that can't ever happen?
As far as I'm concerned, I don't have a problem with it.
So what's keeping it from happening?
Gee, I guess I haven't gotten a phone call yet.
Hey, like and subscribe. It's free, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.